Ladies and gents, welcome to Reviews Weekly Show. I'm your host, Ken, here with your co-host, Zach.
Salute.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Stick around, get your popcorn ready. Heard about the shooting in Brooklyn. We got Elon Musk trying to buy Twitter. We got movie shows, trailers, a bunch of stuff happening. Don't skip anything in this episode. Stick around here.
Be safe out here in these subways, fam.
For real. On Reviews. Yeah, so there was a shooting that happened in the Brooklyn subway 2 days ago from this recording. Very sad. No one so far has been pronounced dead, right? I think they all been injured. Some seriously.
I think 13 to 20 injuries.
Right.
Something to that effect. It seemed like, shouts out to all the families of all the survivors and all that, you know what I'm saying? No one should be worried about going to work on a train and having to deal with a situation like that. So obvious, it's obvious. But like, to be real, like New Yorkers now are the word I want to use, numb. That's the word. They kind of numb to this stuff now. 9/11, of course. The situation in Times Square where money was speeding down Times Square. They had to put up, 2-ton cement blocks now all over the major areas. People forgot about that. You know what I mean? It's just, New York has had many situations with dudes as well. Now, of course, the bombings of World Trade 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying, before, 9/11, you know what I mean? You don't look at it like that, you know what I mean? You kind of think like, New York, these major eastern cities don't really get hit like that. Of course, Boston had their situation as well. And, but like when you do your history, you start like going back, fam, it's mad attacks on the major cities, bro.
Yeah, this wasn't even a terrorist. Well, technically,
but they said that. One. Yeah, it's in terms of how it happened. He drops a smoke grenade, right? Because a person with a mental condition is not going to do that. Like that's planned out. That's tactical. You know what I'm saying?
He suffered from PSTD, so.
100%, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a former veteran, right? He's a veteran, right?
Yeah.
Which force? Army, Navy?
They
didn't specify, right?
No.
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't even watch the news, bro, because I was on the train when this happened. I was stuck on the tunnel. I was late for work. You know what I mean? I got in the office like, F train, switch to the G, and I'm complaining, and then, my man's just like, nah, there's some crazy shit happened this morning. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, just go on the internet. You'll find out. That's how he said it, like, you know what I mean? That's how numb he was. It's like, yeah, just go online. Just go online. You see why you was late. And I'm like, okay. And as soon as I open my Google, I'm like, okay, it's crazy. And then I hit you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, come on, bro. Like, really?
Yeah, my biggest concern.
Post-pandemic, man, nothing is not impossible anymore nowadays, bro.
Yeah, my biggest concern, however, is that this is a major city, like you stated. We pay tax. Tax day is coming up. You guys can do your taxes. We pay tons of taxes for our commutes, especially on train and buses.
Logistics, roads, buildings, structure, etc.
Yeah, but mostly
force.
Right, but the biggest piece is the transport, because they increase their fare every
couple of years. Yeah.
So you would assume this money is going into the system to where they can detect when people are onboarding with certain things. But besides that, cameras were not working in the train station when this happened. So you're telling me
it was on an R train, right? Or the N train?
N train. Either way,
which is a people who are in audience. If you're not live in New York, the N train is a major train. NR
Yeah,
No, these are major
but not
lines.
but not even the train, the station, right? The
Yeah,
cameras are not working. So
it's
to me,
crazy.
it makes no sense that we don't have cameras working in a train station to be able to detect when things like this happen and act accordingly. Then it
And it
took
was in the morning time.
right. Then it took
It was
almost
8 something in the
24,
morning.
24 to 48 hours to find this person.
I mean, thankfully they did find him.
Yes,
Shouts out to police force, but still,
right.
my
This
thing
is
is this, bro. The MTA has MTA police. You feel me? They have that. That is actually a career position that you can apply. You can Google it. You can become an MTA police officer. Where are they? You never see MTA police, man or woman, patrolling the subway areas, the stations. Nothing. That's what I'm confused. You would assume that the MTA police force will definitely safeguard their subway system, their subway lines, right?
well,
I mean, that goes without saying.
they're probably at other stations, the
Okay,
the
fair
ones in the
enough,
city.
fine.
Right? Yeah,
Then you have the NYPD, which has an abundance of officers. So much so they don't hire every year. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain amount that they hire per academy restrictions and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I have people who are in the force. You know what I mean? Some years they hiring more than other years. People will say, "Oh, the NYPD is always hiring." Not necessarily. Yeah, you can take the test pass, but then you may have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to fill up a class. You know what I'm saying? Same thing
Right.
for firemen. Don't even get me started with them. They haven't had a mass hiring in how many years, bro? And there's been like controversy with that. But that's another topic for another day. I'm talking about NYPD. Now, yes, I ride the subway every day to go to work now. My new position, I'm on the subway like back again every day. I haven't been in a while until this position, and now I am reinstituted into the subway travel on a daily. Now, they have officers stationed in the stations, major stations. That is consistent. They do shifts. They do tours.
Right.
Copy. From time to time, they will ride the subway for a series of stops, usually about 5 to 6 or so. Then they hop off. You know what I'm saying? Now we know this is not a major task for the NYPD. They're not going to be sitting here babysitting the subway. I mean, just call it what it is.
Which they don't have to.
But in these times, you're going to have to strategize, NYPD. Select a certain X amount of lines that statistically have the most high rates of criminal activity, fights, etc. And then you just make those lines more present with police force. I mean, that's a simple strategy. I mean, it's not going to take away from the officers you need to have in the streets and patrolling in the vehicles. You know, we understand logistics. You understand, safeguard strategies. We get it. You know what I mean? But clearly with this event, and this is not the first time, there's been, you could go on Twitter, you go on YouTube and find all the fights and all types of crazy stuff that go on in the subway. You know what I mean? You got to have more of a stronger police presence, especially MTA police. Y'all have no excuse. That's your job. MTA police, where they scunt is you. I never see an MTA police officer up on the train or in the station. So again, I don't know why I have that position. I don't know why I'm getting paid. I do not see y'all ever. Ken is vouching for y'all. I am not. I have never seen MTA police. Never.
At that point, I see that the MTA is trying to do better things, enhancing things, putting guardrails up so people don't get pushed on the tracks, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, that's all great, all fine and dandy. I just thankful that nobody died in the shooting, because if those 13 people were dead, this would have been a whole different scenario.
Big facts.
I understand that we are a very reactive city, right? We do things after the fact. And I just feel that we should be more proactive. This person was posting things like this on his Instagram and social media
What?
prior to, talking about,
Oh
you
my
know,
goodness.
the world and, killing people, blah, blah, blah. And of course, those things weren't being picked up on. We put a song we play a snippet in our videos on YouTube, we get a copyright strike. But this guy can.
I just got slammed already by Instagram for Warner Music Group for the other big topic going on in the internet right now. We get to that later.
Yeah, so but we get copyright strike or things like that. But they did not. But when this stuff comes up, nobody's really digging into
You can go on
that.
Facebook right now and find all types of racist joints, conspiracy,
all types of crazy shit.
all types of madness,
But
bro.
I'm not mad at social media. I'm not mad at that stuff. My only concern was we're paying this money, taxes and everything else, and cameras should work. That should be the least of our worries. We should have camera systems that work 100%. I'm in the IT field. If I set up a camera at somebody's job and they can't record when a person is doing something wrong in their office, I'm going to lose my job, right? Somebody should lose his job. Like, I don't understand. Somebody needs to be held responsible for these cameras not working. But like I said, they got him 24 hours, 48 hours later, which I still think is unacceptable. He should have been caught at that moment.
Listen, Europe don't have these issues. Why? Because they have what? You've been to Europe, Kenya?
Yeah, they have the Skynet.
Advanced camera system.
Yeah, they have the Skynet. They got your facial recognition and everything. So yeah, it is what it is. That's my biggest problem and concern with the shooting. So again, I'm happy that those people are safe. Well, mostly, they're safe. They didn't die. They're very injured, but we'll keep that, at least that side of the story going, because again, that's the
Listen, audience, I have to say this though. Of all the review shows, I'll show you how focused Ken is. Even in our audio shows, now video shows. This is how you know he's very, very serious about this topic. Your man has no drink.
I do. I've been
nothing.
Drinking. I've been drinking.
Yeah, but he's focused. All right, I just have to say that he's very 100%. Focused.
100%.
He's very focused.
It's a very serious topic, but
yeah, absolutely.
We're not gonna
again, just glad that all the families involved for the loved ones who were injured are good to go.
Yes. Now we hope this, gets stopped. Hopefully, we put these things in place to make sure this doesn't happen again. But that's my biggest gripe with this whole situation is that. Now, on to lighter notes. Elon Musk had
I've seen this on the internet.
Well, the Twitter stock jumped up last week when Elon went in and brought 9.3 or 9% stake within Twitter. As of this recording on the 14th, he then put in a bid to pay $53 billion, I believe, to buy Twitter. So Elon Musk's goal is to have the platform be freedom of speech. He wants the platform because he's supposed to join the board of directors last week and he didn't do it. So at this point, he wants to own Twitter outright. Now, does he plan to own Twitter and bring back Donald Trump? I don't know. Either way, this is a very, not odd.
What's the point?
That's the question. That's the question that we want to find out.
This is what frustrates me. It's like, it's crazy because, you've been on me about billions and, you telling me this, now I understand why Chuck Rhodes is on his, billionaire shutdown mode.
Well, Chuck Rhodes needs to get slapped in his face, but yeah, continue.
But in this case, I get it because the opening of billions, your man is just busting cannons every morning. Like, I'm sorry.
That shit was hilarious.
And he had state institutionalized certs to allow him to do that. Which is and again, I'm watching this, I'm like, I'm sorry. What is the point of this? But now what you're telling me is this. It's like, yo, bro.
The point is because you can.
Copy. Yeah, Elon Musk got bread, he can, but Elon, we talked about this in the last show on the Weekly. Fam, you are trying to electrify America. Let's say America right now, right? You want to electrify America, right? ultimately the world's by creating these gigafactories, right?
Right.
You have the advanced patent and technological, advance with these batteries, right? Copy.
Correct.
You talked about the power pack, mega pack, power wall, all joints. That is a lot of technology implementation to focus on.
Right.
This Twitter is a massive distraction and a costly one. Why are we doing that?
Well, I mean,
I don't
for him,
understand.
again, he has his goals on it. He wants to, have the platform remain a freedom of speech platform, and to own it, it is what it is. I mean,
Hello. You do know you can go on Twitter right now and look at all kinds of pornography, right?
Of course. You can do
Okay,
anything you want.
so I don't understand what you are talking about freedom of
Well,
speech. Twitter
he
is
wants.
mad open. You can't go on Instagram and look at porn. It's
I
going
hear
to
you.
slime you.
I hear you, but he wants to own it. I don't know what's his goals behind it. He wants to own
And I'm
Twitter.
talking about graphic porn, fam. We're not talking about SP, soft porn. We're not talking about that nonsense. We're talking about graphic porn, bro.
I believe you.
Change your flavor, bro. You can get it on Twitter right now.
I believe you. I don't use Twitter for that. I use Twitter for.
I know. I'm just. This is pertinent to what you are saying.
Okay.
Freedom of speech. It doesn't equate, because if that's the case, you can't look at porn.
Doesn't jive
porn,
with you.
Huh?
It doesn't jive with you what his goal is.
I don't understand. Like, this is a massive waste of time, energy, and of course money. Obviously, Elon Musk is too rich. Clearly, he's too wealthy, because this makes no sense. And I don't know why his billionaire bros are not saying, hey, buddy, go over to the valley of the gigawatts and handle your batteries. Thanks.
I mean, if we look at it from an intellectual point of view, he's probably doing this to manipulate the markets, manipulate everything in his favor.
That's exactly what he's doing. I totally agree with you.
I mean, that's how we look at it. But again, we'll know more when it goes down, right? But that's in that side of the news. Also to discuss what's happening in the finance space. Not sure if we mentioned in the last video, but Tom Brady did buy his first.
Yeah, he was mad geeked about this one. Here we go. Let me hear this with the. Hold on. I gotta introduce them properly.
Okay.
Bored Ape Yacht Club, the bougie crypto gang. Continue.
Correct. Yes. So Tom Brady, as you guys know, brought his first Bored Yacht Club NFT.
Oh, screw up their name.
Yeah, because I don't care.
You do care though. You do, because you're a crypto guru, low key.
Yeah, indeed. And he paid over $430,000.
Oh my god!
For his which is 133 ETH at the time.
For his NFT, right?
For his ape, yes, his yacht club ape, number 3667. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Madonna went and brought hers as well, but Madonna went and edited her yacht club, which is funny. But yeah,
why would you do that? I thought you can't do those things. You can edit your NFT.
You're not supposed to, but remember, your NFT is like a JPEG. So she basically just like, I don't want it to smoke. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen.
Why should you buy that one? You should have bought the one that you wanted that you didn't have to edit.
100% agree.
Celebrities. I don't know. Celebrities.
But a lot of celebrities definitely get into this NFT. They have their own coin out, which I did invest in.
The Ape coin. How is that, by the way? We spoke about that 2 weeks ago.
It's going well. Still going up. Still doing its thing. The market's up and down, of course, as you know.
Yeah.
People are saying that they are pushing out a lot of new projects, so that coin price should jump up.
Any airdrops since the last time we spoke from those guys?
No, just the initial one for those people who had the apes or the mutant stuff, etc. So yeah, they're doing big things. The coin should do awesome things. We'll see what happens in that space. But a lot of celebrities are getting on board with the NFTs. I think the NFTs still, is going to be a big thing. Of course, they'll have some losers.
That's what I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Is it already a big thing? Is it still underground? Is crypto really underground still? Isn't it mainstream now?
Not mainstream yet, but it is getting there. No, of course not.
I disagree with you, sir.
You
I
could just
think
be on what
crypto
you
is
want.
absolutely mainstream.
Negative.
What? Okay, why? Why do you feel it's not?
Ask our people watching right now if they know what crypto is.
Come
Ask
on,
them.
people, even the dumbest person
A-
knows what crypto is by now.
Ask them, and I'm telling you right now, majority of them will be like, "No, are you crazy?"
What about your peers?
My peers, listen. So the past week, I've gotten my peers. So past couple weeks, I've gotten my peers to purchase their first home miner, and they all have been configuring it this whole week. Funny enough, two of them got the same error, and they text me the same picture. It was hilarious. But
Oh my gosh, I didn't get mine yet.
my peers.
I am intrigued about the home
Listen,
mining. That's cool.
Yeah, so my peers are only intrigued because I'm showing the proof behind it.
Yeah,
Without
of course.
me-
You're the guru with that, 100%.
Right, so without me, and I'm not an expert, but I know it well enough. I've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah.
Right? Without me, my peers in my group would not know about it. Without me saying, "Hey guys, you should do this. Hey guys, look at that." Me sending pictures in the group chat, nobody would be doing crypto if it's not for me. Not to my own horn, I'm just being honest. Okay.
Of course.
Now, I showed them how much I've gotten profit over the year with these home miners.
Mhm.
What I showed them more so recently was a project called SphereFinance. So I took $222 worth of my helium last Saturday, converted it to Polygon, which is Matic, and purchased Sphere coin with it. And in less than 3 days, I doubled my profit to 4 and change.
Wow.
And less than a week, I'm at 600. As you stand, that's what I was looking at when you were getting on. I'm at $659.
Of Sphere coin?
And I only put in 222 on Saturday, as of right now. So in a week's time, I should be way up higher and higher and higher.
So,
now again,
go ahead. I know what I'm saying.
This is not a financial, I'm not a guru.
No, of course. Audience, Ken is not a financial advisor.
No,
let's libel him right now. Let's put it up.
Correct.
Liability, not financial advisor. Continue.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm doing this project. I'm going to stick it out, see what it goes. I haven't put any of my own money in. I put in what I converted in from my home miners into that. So showing the guys that in the chat, they were like, "Oh shit, we got to set up our miners right away," because they got them. Some of them got them, but they never plugged them in there. They might be procrastinating. But as of yesterday, everybody has their things set up. So again, to answer your first question, I don't think it's mainstream, because if that was the case, if you were able to walk outside or go to your barber and ask them if they're into helium mining or a certain crypto, I guarantee you they won't be able to answer you. Now, the word crypto, maybe.
The word crypto for sure is mainstream.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Let me reconstruct my thought. Crypto exchanges are mainstream.
Just the main one, which is Coinbase.
Coinbase and Binance. Binance is pretty mainstream.
Binance is the top one, but
yeah, and then Coinbase is level 2.
Yeah, but again, if you really think about it, who has Binance? Who uses Binance right now that you know?
A couple of my dudes in the barber shop. You know, what I mean, couple barbers. You know, low key. Listen, man, these barbers,
they use Binance.
They be on their wave. You helped. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but they use Binance because in New York, it's not. Listen, I use Binance. It's not acceptable in New York. I had to use a VPN, change my IP. We'll get into all that.
You have to do all that. Copy.
Certain exchanges and certain coins, whatever, aren't accessible in New York. If we live anywhere else, yeah. So Coinbase here, I guarantee a lot of people using Robinhood. Again.
Yeah, Robinhood, but you know, I don't even want to put Robinhood with the crypto, because Robinhood is like, I knew about Robinhood when I was in the grid, like.
Yeah, they're mostly stocks, but now
stocks. Like, get that out of here.
Now they have wallets, so you can transfer out your stuff.
Like Stash is new.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Stash is new. I don't know if they deal with crypto. I don't know if it's crypto
or they still.
Okay.
Kraken is another one. Kraken, I think, is third. on the list. So the exchanges are there, and again, I'm sure a lot of people know about crypto mainly because of Dogecoin and Elon Musk.
Yeah, of course, and Twitter.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's where people know it from. If you ask those same people, explain to you the blockchain.
Yeah, like expand on it. They're gonna look at you like you're stupid.
Talk about the blockchain for me. How does Bitcoin? How do you get Bitcoin?
Right. Blockchain is where like you get an advanced level. When you get them like, yo, so what's the blockchain situation going on? They're gonna look at you like, what are you talking about? Web3? They're like, what?
Yeah, tell me your staking. You know.
Yeah, staking.
Tell me
all
a proof
that stuff.
of work or proof of stake. These are the things, terminologies that a lot of people don't know. That's not mainstream.
So a new word that I'm getting familiar with. They're unfamiliar with the advanced language.
Right. So, but I'm sure everybody know what rug pull is and Ponzi schemes. And
I don't think so. Ponzi scheme, yes. Rug pull, no.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not.
Rug pull, no. You know what I mean? I don't think they'll.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But again, I don't think it's mainstream enough. It's gonna get there though. I told you when Biden wanted to go and put out that order for crypto and get people to start knowing about it in his camp, I told you this is going to be a good thing for crypto because it's going to grow at that point.
Today we had our first 70+ degree day, right? So today was the first day of spring fever, right? Where everybody don't want to go to work and all that. In terms of the financial landscape, excuse me, do you think with the weather coming into effect, do you think that's going to have the advance of this crypto explosion amongst the normals?
No, I think it's more so the inflation. Due to the inflation, that's what people are going to move their money from the traditional banking and saving system and push it into different assets like crypto. That's how I see it. With the warm weather, everybody's going to spend their money doing shit they're not supposed to, right? Hookah lounges, rooftops. They're not caring about none of that shit. But when they stop
in that scenario, because to close off the topic of finance, rooftops and all that other stuff, bars, that's usually when you engage in conversation with strangers, social, peers about stocks, right? Usually that's when it happens.
About anything.
Crypto be the conversational talking point now in those social settings.
It might be. Listen, I'll be excited to talk to somebody about crypto. In the group of guys that I've hung out with and girls that I've hung out with, only one other person has like their own wallet and know about crypto and all this shit prior. Yeah, so
I'm shocked, bro.
Again,
I thought it would have been a little bit higher, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I guess because I've been so immersed in the scams of crypto and learning at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I thought like this would be more of a mainstream thought, but clearly it's not.
No, they try to make it mainstream, but like I said, more of the negative part of it versus the positive.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
although the negative stuff is out there, it's not catching though.
No,
people are still leaning more towards an optimistic side of crypto.
Because people are seeing people YOLO their money in fucking 10x in 2 minutes. Right?
I like that. YOLO your money. I love that.
And then
love that. That's
bro,
great.
the YOLO
right here for reviews. YOLO.
Yes.
YOLO your income. YOLO your net.
The YOLO your savings, your rent, your mortgage,
YOLO
until a project. Yeah. Bro, blink 10 seconds. Bro, blink. 10 minutes later, you 10x your money.
That was actually Crypto King. Everybody was YOLOing their net.
Yeah. It's cool, babe. Listen, like I told these guys, I'm not mad, but I'm like, shit. If I had put $1,000 of my own money into this SphereFinance, I'd have been caking right now. But I didn't. I took the least possible risk ever and took money that generated from my miner and said, okay, here you go. Listen.
I'll say this, bro. I'm on episode 4, 5, and 6 tonight. So the next show we can definitely talk about billions because next finance.
I wrapped up. Yeah, I finished it That last episode was
You
great.
sauce, though. You need to watch Startup because Startup is about crypto. You sauce guy
I will watch it
on Netflix. You frustrated me.
I will watch
A
it.
called you out last night. She's like, "Oh, you watching Billions?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, because Ken told you to watch it." I'm like, "Yeah, he been on me for like a whole month, like to watch it."
Yeah.
She's like, "You know what's funny? You was on him about Startup, and it's all about crypto. Did he watch it yet?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Exactly."
Yeah, I did not.
So you're called out live on reviews, fam.
I will. I'll watch
You
Startup.
need to get focused and watch Startup, which is, again, I'm going to say this again, 100% crypto. This is the only series that I've seen that showcases crypto in its true formality.
I'll watch it.
And the gal who started her own coin is Hispanic. How grease is that? And she is super nice with the coding joint. Super nice. But her derivative is so grease. She's actually Cuban in the show. She's a Cubano gal. Shouts to her. I don't know her name. She's a new actress. She did phenomenal in Startup. Startup is great. It's entirely done in Miami joint. Our boy Hellboy is one of the main key actors joint, and he comes in like at the 4th episode, I think. Mm-hmm. He also was in the Angels, the bike show.
Okay.
Why am I forgetting his name, joint? That's my guy. Anyway, shouts to you, brethren. Great show. Okay. Startup. Watch it. Stop playing games, please.
I'll check it out. I will. That's a promise. We can talk about it.
You gotta check it out before you leave the country.
Yeah, I will. I'll check it out.
At least start it before you leave the country. Start up before you leave the country, please.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. And then,
audience, Ken's gonna be in another country. He's gonna be educating people about crypto.
That's funny.
He can get the small bar like, yeah. So I have a helium miner. Yeah, let me get a Miami Vice, please. And we.
Wow.
No, I just put people on to the helium miner and the Spirit coin, fam. It's gonna be great.
You're hilarious, but it's true. Facts.
Yeah, and reviews audience, if you watch the episode right now, you're gonna get a live show from our respective destinations. Get ready, joint. Come in.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we move on to your boy, Cam Newton. Said some interesting
It's crazy because I didn't even watch it. I only know about it because you told me, A told me, and it was a huge conversation, joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it either, but he did mention a few things.
I'm gonna just say this, joint.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I know Cam Newton because I know Cam Newton, joint.
Okay.
Cam is a Georgia boy. All right, yeah. He's a Georgia boy. He's raised by both parents, mom and father. You know what I'm saying? They've been in his life. Okay, so he ain't some hood dude that single parent family household John. Nah, Cam knows his mom as Pops. B. You know what I mean?
Right.
Pops is Cecil Newton. Kalen Newton is Greason. You hearing it right now in reviews? Kalen Newton is the next one, joint. He's up next, joint. All right? Okay. He will be in the NFL, joint. The Newtons will be the first black legacy family in the NFL, like the Mannings and so on and so forth, joint. Yeah. In terms of quarterback, Newton's going to be the first. It was supposed to be Michael Vick, but his little brother Marcus was slamming out here in Miami, stepping on dudes' face masks. Because they went for his legs, like, chill, Five. But the Newton's gonna have the first family in quarterbacks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Cam hasn't done us the service by he got the Super Bowl, but he didn't win. But here's what it is. But yeah, Cam got his show. He's doing what we doing. Funky Fridays. He got a lot of businesses in Atlanta. Cam is gooch.
Yeah, financially wise, yes.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. He's chill, joint, and he really take care of his fam. He got like a gang. He got a whole tribe of youths. You understand? Shouts out to my brethren, and he got locks. So I'm never gonna slam a nigga who got locks. But he was just talking his real talk, and from what I heard, I don't disagree. bro. A lot of gals that don't cook up no food. They're not culinary nothing. You know what I mean? But they are chapped up. So sometimes you have to tell a gal what's going on. That's all.
I hear you. That's basically what he said. I hear you. I ain't disagreeing with you. I hear you loud and clear. Based on what I heard from it, how I took it from his point of view was, a lot of chicks out here want to be boss chicks, so they can handle things, blah blah blah. But he feels you know what I mean. You're supposed to make your man lead, and you're supposed to be able to do X, Y, and Z. So if you're not doing X, Y, and Z, you out here talking like you can't even cook, but you out here talking like you're a boss chick. That's how Cam feels. Listen, Cam grew up a different way.
No, big facts. But what Kenya's talking about is 100%. You know what I mean? We are living in the modern female era. Black, bro. Women want to make 100K and above. They want to own condos. Like what you have. They want to have their child or children. Don't necessarily have to be in a nuclear family setting. You know what I mean? They could co-parent. Co-parenting is not taboo anymore.
What?
You know what I mean? And just live their dream, whatever that may be. Entrepreneurship, business, career, profession,
right?
Whatever, bro. We live in a modern, feminine age. And that's a fact, bro. That's why they're doing their bodies. I said it last couple shows ago. The modern female doesn't want to waste time, bro. Time is no longer to be wasted. Again, the modern female does not want to waste time. This is my assessment. You don't want to waste time. All right?
It's like a chessboard. You're right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So if
the queen can move as many places as it wants.
This is why you have
go one by one.
Yeah, this is why you have channels like Kevin Samuels popular. I mean, he talks about men, but if you really dissect his channel's ethos, he's really talking about the modern woman joint. But a lot of dudes who watch Kevin Samuels are not going to pick up on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Ken watches it. I just got put on to Kevin Sam's via Ken and a couple of my other bros. You know what I mean? And how I dissect his content is he's really speaking to the modern woman joint. Even though females are steadily getting at him and going off the Richter scale and all that, in reality, his channel is really about them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
The way I look at it, he's trying to explain to them why they should view themselves in a different light, whether it be good or bad, right? Some of the shows I've seen, like he's telling women, well, not shows. I mostly watch him like on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook Live and stuff. Not Facebook, Instagram Live. It's basically like some women who have 3 baby daddies and
the ratchets.
But they want a high end person. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like how you expect to do that?
You can't get that,
right?
Totally agree.
And that's basically where I see it at. He is trying to help push them in a different direction to show them that you deserve better, but you have to do something with yourself first to get to that point. Like someone bringing stuff to the table, and that's basically what it's mostly about.
An audience, females of the audience, you have programming that speaks to this modern woman image. Insecure. Hello. It's all about modern women.
Yeah, of course.
Different levels of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Molly is the prototypical spokeswoman of the modern women.
Yes.
She's a lawyer. She works at a firm. Molly never cares about months because she's making money. You notice in the show, in the entire run of Insecure, they never tell you how much Molly's making. But though,
of course,
Molly's making at least 120 easy.
Based on her lifestyle,
based on her lifestyle, she got the condo. She never complained about rent. She never complains about her bill structure. Never. She's never complaining about money. What does Molly complain about? Sauce man. Lugaman, waste man joint. That's all Molly complains about.
Because she on a new level.
Exactly. Waste man, brethren. She don't want to deal with a waste man joint.
Agreed.
And how much time she don't have in the day. That's it. It's two things Molly complain about. Waste man and how much time she lacks in her 24-hour day cycle.
That's correct.
Period. There goes your spokeswoman for the modern woman joint. Most recently, you got Harlem. Megan Good. She is a professor, bro. The first episode, what is she trying to establish? She wants to go tenure joint. And she gets slammed by Whoopi Goldberg. Why? Because she's too young. She's like, how can you even think that you are ready to be a tenured professor? You're mad young, fam. And Megan the character can't understand how she's being slimed. So there go two examples of modern African American women. One is in Cali, the Molly lawyer. Right. The other is in Harlem, NYC. She is a professor at Columbia, bro.
Correct.
Hollywood is giving you African American women the storylines and the content you want. Here you go, John. So don't come to my joint saying, oh, you don't have the representation of Black successful women in media and TV. I don't want to hear it, joint, because me and Ken watch the shows and we talk about it. So shut your beak.
100%. Representation of a lot of things are everywhere, especially now.
What? Time out, Ken. What is the representation for Black men on media? Drug dealers. We got Ghosts. We got Franklin Saints. We got BMF. I mean, how many drug dealers do we need to see, John? You understand?
All of it.
And if it's not drug dealers, what do we have? Ballers. Yeah. Football players, athletes, John.
Correct.
Come on, fam. It's chill slow, though, John. It's chill slow.
At the end of the day, we know what's what. And there's representation about a lot of things out there. I just don't like when certain things are forced. Don't change a character's sexuality just because you need to add somebody to have a certain sexuality on the show. That to me doesn't, I don't like that. I have no problems with trans and gays and etc. But if this character was never gay, let's not force that.
Facts.
That's what I don't like when it comes to representation. But no, there's a lot of shows that shows and empower Black successful women.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of shows that
most recently Bel Air.
Right, a lot of shows that empower women in general. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of movies, a lot of everything. So we are in that era of women empowerment, and I'm happy for them, and I'm hoping things do change for them. But back to Cam saying is basically, listen, at the end of the day, a woman is not being held accountable for a lot of things that men are.
Big facts.
We cannot slack when it comes to taking care of our home.
No.
We cannot slack when it comes to being a parent, a father to our children. We cannot slack when it comes to being that man to our women.
But it's crazy though. You'll have people in the audience, females in the audience will say, but that's not true because there's a lot of source dudes out here, there's a lot of deadbeats out here.
Because they don't care at that point. But they could not fail. They weren't supposed to, right? You hold them accountable, and this is why men get taken for child support, right? You don't hear women
because they are being deadbeats. I'll say this: what's not talked about in the media is how long Black women will go and accept the fuckery before they are forced to go to the child support route. Because typically, the narrative is that, immediately females is running the child support, which is, I guess in some cases, yeah, depending on, the value of the man, right? If he's like a celebrity or he's a man of high, financial status, fine. But we're talking about the normal community where we live in, the normal space, right? The average man. And truthfully, and I know, Joy, There's dudes out here being bum sauce, and they get to be bum sauce for a couple of years, joint, before these gals say, "All right, enough's enough," and then finally make moves, do the child support wave.
The problem is, and this is what Cam mentioned, is the ego of the woman, the hubris.
Yes, the hubris. I like you brought that in.
Yeah,
the feminine hubris.
Yeah, 100%.
That is for real, real.
That's what
it exists.
That's what takes them wrong, right? It's like, oh, I don't need him. I don't need money.
I can do it myself.
$2. I could do it, and then the baby gets older, and it's like, I guess I need this now.
Yeah. Listen, the expenses start to increase.
I do not condone women that
fuckery,
men for child support when their men are taking care of situations.
Oh yeah, no, facts.
I've seen a lot of situations.
But that happens still too.
I know. This is what I'm saying. That's upsetting to me. Is that there's a lot of men out here that do for their children and then get taken for child support. Like you said, there's a lot of bum sauce dudes out here that do nothing. And
they get to ride out for a good couple years, bro. I'm talking about 3-5 years riding out.
Bro, they get to ride out and not do nothing, bro.
Yes.
Zero, zilch, my G's.
Forever.
No. Forever, bro. There's women out here that don't give a
I haven't heard the forever on my side.
Bro,
you
forever. Forever.
That's wicked, son.
What they say is, again, it goes back to, I don't need X, Y, and Z. I've been taking care of him. Bro, that shit is real. The hubris of the female is no joke. That hubris is what get a lot of women in situations they don't want to be in.
Big facts.
Because when their ego take over, they lose opportunities. They get put in situations where they can't get out of.
But you know what, you're right though. Dudes who do handle their business and are of a certain value financially, they get banged quick, bro.
Yeah,
they get banged quickly, bro.
100%.
And it's really not right.
Not fair at all. It's very upsetting.
Nah.
My situation, the mother of my child, is very, very good. We have no issues. We
she can never slam you, bro.
But if she ever tried to take me to court for my child, I was going to get her murdered.
You will win.
I will get her murdered. Fuck that. I'm not waiting. The fuck go to win. She would be murdered. Murder, death, kill. I wasted no time. Are you drunk? I would take the money. I gotta pay.
On the legal aspect, you would win though.
Fuck that, nigga. I wouldn't take the money.
Because look, the judge will factor in career and financial income, and you are the, in terms of that level, your stability level is equally as higher. I'm not saying that she's not up there, but your quality level is elite. So it wouldn't be an open and shut case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all depends on the judge, bro. I ain't got time. Yeah,
you are, especially if the judge is a female.
Yeah, I ain't got time to wait. What I look like? How much it cost for a lawyer? Yeah, I'm about to pay somebody. Let me call Tommy. Get the shit situated.
Get the shooters. Yes. Call Liliana, tell her pull up.
Exactly. I got time for that shit. Man. Because you see the problem, like I said, you know what I do for my child. So it's like you to come and tell me you gotta take me for child support. I'm gonna look at you like, excuse me? All right, stand by.
Nah, facts.
Stand by. But all jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I see it. That's how I view it when it comes to co-parenting and that aspect of it. It's hard.
Which is a norm now. Co-parenting is a norm now.
Yeah, because our parents and the parents prior and our grandparents, they stuck out the relationships for us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Our parents were post the Cam Newton era, prior to Cam Newton, and they're concerned when they tell their ladies, "Hey, your concern is to make sure the crumbs don't get in the butter box." That's how it used to be. Right?
Yeah, facts.
That was the biggest concern, right? So they would take a lot of shit back in the day, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They take a lot of shit. So they stuck it out for us because they were concerned about our mental health and what we'll have to go through seeing mommy and daddy in 2 different situations. Where when that was going down for me, my biggest concern was my son. I was ready to stick it out for him. But I said to her, it doesn't make sense because when we're together, we're not happy. And I don't need him to be in that situation. So as long as we give him the same love, we can't lose, right? So
To put a button on it, Cam talking all his hot shit. The knock on him is that, he's not married to his lady. You know what I'm saying?
of course not.
Do you think, how does this affect Cam Newton's image, his profile, especially being that he's the media, he has his own show?
For a lot of women,
what's this just a thing? This is a social media moment.
It's like 24 hours, 48 hours. It's going to be spoken about, and that's it.
And then it's gone with the wind, right?
Yeah, most of the women are going to, all shapes and sizes and colors, were upset with him, or probably upset with him now and probably die off tomorrow. And all the males, especially in the sporting world, is like, Cam, shut up and play football. I'm sure that's how they feel.
Agree. And I'm glad you went to there, because this is my last question on this topic. Is Cam going to be in the football? He's going to be in the league this upcoming season. Is he going to be playing NFL?
I have no
Is his
idea.
career over?
He should go to the XFL.
Is Cam's NFL career over, sir?
I think Cam...
Will he be on a roster on this upcoming season?
If Cam can stomach being a backup... 100%.
Yes, and I think, yes, I agree with you.
I think Cam
will be the best. He'll be the highest paid backup in the NFL.
I think he should do it. I think he should go back up Russell in Denver. Or
Russell is, oh my gosh, that is perfect. The one black quarterback he could never beat head to head. How many times Russell has bust Cam's ass?
And Denver's the team that beat him in the Super Bowl. So.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh.
Why not?
Yo, bro, see, this is that scary shit. See, audience, see, can you be on the scary shit, my nigga? When he gets serious, bro, and you see his face, this is when he starts touching the universe a little bit.
Touching the universe.
Cam's gonna be on the Broncos. Listen, you hear it right now in reviews, fam. He's gonna be on the Broncos. He's gonna be back on Russell Wilson, fam.
He should. Russell get hurt.
Either that, this is my prediction. You know what I mean? Condolences to the Haskin family. Dwayne Haskin had a great career at Ohio State. Man, really, really sad.
That's real sad.
Yeah, sad, bro, because he really had a chance to really show how great a quarterback he could have been.
24 years old, bro.
Damn, man.
That should hurt.
But I think the only other team that has a dying need for a quarterback is Pittsburgh. So that's the only other two locations, Denver and then Pittsburgh for Cam.
Yeah, or he can go back up.
And Mike Tomlin will be a great coach for him to straighten up Cam and focus. Yeah.
Or he go to New Orleans. If you want to stay
New Orleans and back up your boy Winston.
James gonna throw 4 or 5 picks a game.
No. Listen. Don't slam your boy. Your man Winston after he got in trouble. His cap. You got a cap, bro. You caps. Them caps learn their lesson, bro.
They do.
Got focus. Got all his mental awareness books, and was doing all those exercises with the little ball and memorization. Like, he was focused, bro. Jameis Winston was gonna have a good season until he got hurt, man.
I wish him the best. I wish Jameis.
Yeah.
But if we had to sit back and really discuss the top 5 QBs in the NFL when the season starts, we have to be real and say that Cam is not on that list.
Cam not even in the conversation, bro. Come on.
Top 5 is Pat, Brady, Russell, Action, and
Action not top 5, fam.
And Josh Allen.
Lamar Jackson is not in the top 5. You're drunk.
So then please tell me your top 5.
Okay. Joe Burrow, he's in the Super Bowl, fam. Matthew Stafford, he won the Super Bowl, fam. All right. So I'm gonna put it in the proper order. Matthew, Joe. You gotta put Aaron in the MVP. Who? Even though he threw away the last game because he wanted to heal up.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. He won the MVP, fam. Come on, bro. Are you sauce?
Next.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. Now, in terms of talent is going to be Josh then Pat. Those are the most talented quarterbacks. But I put Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford first because they got to the championship. I'm saying they got to the Super Bowl.
That's great. So, it won't happen again. So, as I stated before, Pat.
Lamar Jackson is not even in the top 10. He's not.
Pat?
He's not, bro.
You didn't mention Russell. You didn't mention Tom Brady.
Russell didn't have a good season last year, bro.
Excuse me?
Russell had a good he had a good first 7 games. He had a good season, fam.
I'm not talking about last season, bro. I'm talking about top 5 quarterbacks win the season.
Russell is not a top 5 quarterback right now. I'm sorry, bro. He's not. He's not, fam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. My top 5.
He's a top 10 quarterback. He's not top 5, bro. He's not.
Okay, bro. All right,
Matthew left the Lions, who were bum sores, went to LA, even though we know the Super Bowl was kind of funny. But in terms of the season, he greased. Yo, Cooper Kupp had almost 3,000 yards, fam. He broke Calvin Johnson's record, bro. This is his first time playing with Cooper. Matthew Stafford is grease. Don't slap him, bro. He gave Odell Beckham a ring. He got Odell Beckham a chip, fam. Are you serious?
This is last year's. I don't give a shit. I think this starts season
right now. Entering this news.
As the season starts right now, my top 5 is Pat, Russell.
Okay, entering the league year. Josh Allen is the most talented quarterback.
Josh is on there too.
No, he's the number one. Josh Allen is the number 1 QB, bro. Then is Pat. Then is Joe Burrow, and I'm saying deep ball consistency and deep ball accuracy. It's Josh, Pat, and Joe. Those are your top 3. They got the biggest arms in the league. Then I'm gonna say Matthew. I'm gonna say Matthew because Matthew could sling that short, and Aaron Rodgers joint. Chelsea, that's it. No black quarterbacks is there right now. I'm sorry, bro. I love my black QBs, but there's none. Russell is not there right now, John. It's not. When the season starts by like the 4th game, Russell will be in that conversation again.
Mahomes not top 5 either. Yeah, that's just that.
No, he is. It's Josh, Pat, Joe, Matthew, Aaron. Those are the top 5 quarterbacks. That's what I'm aiming for my fantasy pickup, for sure.
Aaron Rodgers ain't. Sorry, KO. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you're in here first. That's how we see it. Let's put your list down below. Top 5 quarterbacks starting the season.
Starting the season.
Tom Brady is top 5. Okay?
Tom Brady's not top 5, fam. He's not. He's top 10 for sure. Without a doubt. He's the 6th quarterback. He's 6, number 6, bro.
All right, we're never going to hop
Matthew Stafford beat Tom Brady. Hello. He beat him. Yeah, and a game-winning drive too, fam. Beat Chelsea. Remember that.
Who's better, Eli Manning or Tom Brady?
I'm not even in the conversation, man.
Who's better?
Who's better, Eli Manning?
I'm just saying because Eli beat Tom
Brady.
Yeah.
Listen, Eli beat Tom Brady in Super Bowl, but he's not a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
Same thing with Matthew Stafford. He's not a better quarterback than Tom Brady, but
I didn't say he's a better quarterback than Tom Brady. I said he's ranked higher than him now in the current status of career. In terms of top 5 QB status, yes, he's better than Brady. You know what I mean? But in terms of individual status, he's absolutely not better than Brady. Come on, bro. I'm not going to slam Brady like that. I'm not going to slam Brady, Joe.
Not getting the conversation at all. I'm going to wrap this up. Not trying to hop
Speaking of it, your boy Drake. Speaking of fuckery.
That's what I want to wrap it up with. Good call.
Yeah, I made the clean edit. You know what I mean? I seen all those crazy TikTok videos. I'm like, get this out of here, joint. Yes. Went to Twitter, I got the audio joint, and then I found the actual lyric posts. I made the joint, so I posted it on my Instagram. I love Zach. So whoever seen it, great. If you didn't, I'm sorry. One music group, School Babe me in less than
for the Drake
6-7 minutes joint. I was like, yeah, you're blocked. Sorry.
For the Drake track?
Absolutely. I'm in the covenant now. I'm in the Illuminati. They're like, whoa, Zach, you cannot post this. You cannot post this, fam. Now, to give context, I have posted things with music attached that's not mine, and it took like 48 hours to get blocked. No, not when you're doing a show, you have an audience, and you're in the coven. No. In less than 6 minutes, bro, Warner Music Group said, hey, we're blocking you. Thanks. You can't post that. You're drunk. The Twitter, though, at REVUZ, you can definitely check it out. It's still up there. You don't get no Twitter love like that, so check it out. It's the full Drake verse, basically the full minute and 5 seconds of the Drake verse. Every other leak post only got like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. You know, here at Reviews, we official. I told you we about the music joint. So, and Drake is one of Ken's brethren. Not his favorite rapper. His favorite rapper is still Rose, but Drake is his fellow Scorpio brethren. So, you know, he was all over it. So, Ken, I'm gonna ask you this live, and I actually just post the show in the pre-production meeting. Why? Why is Drake doing this, bro? I don't understand this. Why? What's the point of this? Why?
Pusha T still talking shit.
How? Where? Hey, time out.
On his subs.
Where? Diet Coke was no sub against Drake. He got no subs in Diet Coke.
His album coming out, right?
Yes, it's coming out. He's punching Drake in the album?
I'm sure he is. So Drake wants to make sure he's situated.
Are you going to be able to hear the album? Is it coming out on the...
Yeah, on the regular... Nah, it's coming out on the regular platforms.
So we're going to be able to get it?
Yeah.
All right, I can't wait for that jump, by the way.
Yeah, Pusha's a great artist. But Drake...
He's the greatest cocaine spitter of all time. Even better than your boy Rose, who's also a coke spitter. At one point, he kind of pushed off of that, but at one point, he was about that coke spitting lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. It sucks that Rose's Richer Than I Ever Been album didn't do much.
Yeah, listen, Rose is at a point now where his musical impact is not going to be where it once was. Rose just needs to just make hits, just make little singles, drop them, do collabs.
He's a ghostwriter, so you know that.
Just do collabs. Wait till Kanye does a project. Kanye's gonna call you. Gonna jump on there, give him your hot verse. We spoke about that at the barbershop. I ain't watched the episode yet. He looks very fresh, joint. Very fresh, joint. Rosie's chill, young. Rosie don't give an F, joint. Music is not his main income anymore. You know, he don't care anymore. That's his muse. Yeah. He can make music comfortably now. I'm saying
Jay-Z's coming out with a new album, by the way.
I figured that. What's it gonna be called?
Don't know.
He was at the game. He was at the Brooklyn Nets game, being chill.
He should be.
Yeah, it's chill. Do you really want to hear Jay-Z spit, though? I mean, I don't personally. I don't really care to hear Jay-Z spit. But, I mean, he got to put something out because Nas put out 2 albums, right? King Disease and King Disease 2. King Disease 1 is still the best. King Disease 2 is also good.
It was cool. I like some tracks on that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That's what Dre brought AZ.
I don't think it's a Nas thing. I think it's more so a Jay thing. I think Jay just want to, come out with some new shit because the new beats that's out, the new people that's out, the new music, he wants to collab and show with these humans.
Well, Neck Wrist, his verse on Neck Wrist, it's a good verse. All right, we're gonna slam Jay. I can't slam Jay. He's a billionaire, so truthfully, anything I say doesn't really have no consequence, right? So I can speak freely. It's an okay verse. It's chill, it's coolie, it's alright. It's chill. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be Hov's flow when he drops this project? The last good Jay-Z project, Jay-Z song was, to me, the album when he had 444.
Yeah,
the animated track.
Yeah, that's the last one. 444.
444
with the whole the blackface and all that.
Good stuff. That's my last favorite Jay-Z song.
Yeah, agreed. That was a great track.
And after that, any project Jay-Z did, I mean, any collaboration with his wife and all, he's just Jay-Z talking shit. That's how I look at it. It's not really Jay-Z spitting, it's just Jay-Z talking his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, so you
Drake is really not spitting.
Drake don't have to. Drake can sing, baby. What are you worried about?
Yeah, same. Drake is just talking shit. But Drake's talking shit sounds better than Jay talking shit. Why? Because Drake is exercised. He's lyrically exercised. He hasn't really retired. Remember, Jay-Z was the first rapper to say, I'm retired. I'm not rapping for a couple years, joint. And he came back, and then he retired again, and he came back again. Drake hasn't done that. So lyrically, he's still consistent with the times, with the flow. So he's talking shit. Now, truthfully, Pusha's gonna scorch this nigga again. That's why I don't understand your boy.
What's Drake? You're drunk right now.
Come on, he lost the first joint.
He lost the first one because he was told not to get aggressive with it.
Oh, because of your boy? Because of Ye?
Yeah, they told Drake slow it down. Don't do it. If Drake wanted to come out and say what he had to say, it would have been a different ball game. And I think.
You think this is Drake Scorpio saying F all of y'all?
No.
I'm gonna say what I really want to say.
Remember Scorpion? He really did that. Scorpion, he put some tracks out, talking about fucking.
Adonis leak and all that shit, right?
Yeah, he really did that part. But I know if he did a diss track to Kanye and Pusha, he would have came out straight and said he fucked him. So,
which he did.
Yeah, we know he did. But
you Scorpio niggas are slums, that's why.
When you push that button, this is what happens.
Y'all niggas will shake the nigga's hand in the back of your mind like, yo, your gal Nani is good, brethren.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Give niggas financial advice and shit. Meanwhile, texting his wife in the same dance, like, yeah, so when the next time we gonna hook up?
Yeah,
terrible.
I heard a lot of stories about Drake fucking people gallop.
Yeah. But you gotta blame the Gallem too, though. The Gallem gotta forget blame.
Bro, we can talk about that in a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Pusha gonna scorch him? I say yes. You say no.
Nah.
All right.
This ain't Drake versus Kanye now. This is Drake versus Push.
This is not the first time. This is part 2. How do you like the Drake verse? Let's close that off. Close off that. How do you like it?
I love it. It's better than, like you said, like Jack Harlow's whole track.
Oh yeah, Jack Harlow's verse is. Listen, Jack. Let me give you some word of advice, sir.
Stick to TikTok music.
Yeah, don't do collaborations with legendary artists because they're going to just surpass you on your own song, take over your hit, and you're going to be inconsequential, sir.
Facts.
I had the 2-minute and 20 track leak. I had the whole joint. I could have sent Ken the whole track, but why would I waste his time? I sent the track that matters. Drake, that's the verse that matters. Harlow, your verse, it doesn't matter, sir. It doesn't matter.
Agreed.
That's the word of the great Rocky Maivia. It doesn't matter, jabroni. Your verse doesn't matter.
Facts.
If you smell what the Drake has spitting,
that's fact.
Doesn't matter, bro. So if I was Jack Harlow right now, I'll be tight right now, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? I would never do a collaboration with Drake again, man.
That track should have just been a Drake song.
Yeah, and the beat is so chill. So it is such a Drake track. Like Jack.
Or Party Next Door.
Yeah. Drake does these stupid beats.
Yeah.
Nobody else is gonna rap a real beat like that but Drake.
Facts.
He even got a little
exactly. Yes.
Long harmony joint. And I'm like, oh, this is a Drake track. This is not. It may have all in tune been a Drake track, and Drake probably gave it to Jack like mad many moons ago. And Jack probably did it and was like, I need Drake again. Drake, give me a reference verse. Drake was like, all right, just send it over to me real quick. He probably forgot the beat. Like, all right, what is it again? Like, send it to me real quick. Like, all right, like, here you go. Jack Harlow leaked that shit. He probably heard it be like, oh, this shit's crazy. Then told one of his boys to go leak that.
Did you also hear The Game dissing Eminem?
I heard the radio, I heard 9-7, the Breakfast Club, they was talking about it. Listen, bro. What's going on with the game, bro? Like, I get the game want to be on, joint. Like, listen. There's one white rapper you can't F with, joint, is M, joint. Stop this, fam. M is nice, joint. Listen, fam. Eminem is nice. Sister, that's it.
I have
He's
nothing
nice,
to say about
joint.
it. Yep, nothing else.
He's
to say.
nice, joint. He's gonna go. He is the greatest white rapper of all time. Period, man. Period.
Good luck.
There is no discussion, fam. There is no discussion. Your man came up in Detroit in the battle rap scene. Who do you think he's battling, fam? Niggas! M got nice by beating on the Detroit's finest niggas. Hello? You're not beating M in no battle joint. So why do niggas constantly try to test my Libra niggas and M? M is a niggas. He's white man, but he's a niggas joint. All right, that's it. He's signed by Dre for a reason, fam. Cause he's nice.
Eminem's winning.
50 never try to battle that nigga. You ever heard 50 talk shit about M? No. And 50's a guru from Queens. He never talked nothing bad about M, joint. When 50 got signed to M, that nigga was excited. He was like, oh shit. M signed my jaw. Oh, this is it, nigga. I'm on, nigga. I could use this nigga as collabs. Oh, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Gang, I know you from the west side, John. I know you a goony goon. I know you blood, John. I know you do the John. I know you using the streets, John, or joints. It's funny. Game's also a Leaves too. So I don't know what's up with his Libra joint. He chose down joint. You don't want to smoke with M joint. M will scorch you, nigga. He's super nice. Yep. Just be chill. Just be chill. There's two niggas you don't want to battle that's Libras in terms of rappers joint. Eminem, Lil Wayne, they will scorch you. They will scorch you, nigga. They will scorch you.
100%.
From a fellow Libra nigga who fuck with the Libra rappers, you don't want smoke with M. You don't want smoke with fucking Wayne joint. Just leave them niggas alone, B. They will scorch your joint. Period. That's it. That's it, bro.
That's it. That's how we closing it. It's a wrap.
Reviews.
Peace.
Peace.